And we are back. This is Middle of the Pack. I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. Welcome.
Howdy.
Howdy dowdy, man. I mean, I was thinking about last week's episode because I was just like looking back on it. I didn't bring it, man. I didn't bring it.
Well, get your shit together, man.
I know. I didn't feel the energy. It felt so comatose. Is that it? Yeah, that's the word. It just felt like so like I got a little bit of a jump when I was talking about the brand new NCAA national champions, the Florida Gators.
Yeah. You did it.
But other than that, I didn't have energy. But we can start that now because, yes, it is true. The Florida Gators are your national champions.
Hell of a game,
NCAA basketball, college basketball champions. What a game.
They led for 62 seconds.
Yeah,
in the whole game.
I was so scared the entire time I watched the game, but I just had that feeling that I've never felt before, where I was like, wait, but we have somebody who can do this. And I think it's been since Andrew Luck since I've had that feeling. So it's been a long, long time, Pip. Long time.
But I will say this up front. Hell of a game. Shout out the Gators. You know I was going for the Gators the whole time. Because I vocalized that. You were with me during my playoff run. I was with y'all during yours.
Correct.
But Houston could have got that shot up. The dude never dribbled. He could have just picked it up.
I don't know. I don't even know.
That's only wrong if you take a dribble, pump fake your shot, and then throw it to the ground and pick it back up. Then, yes, it's a call. He never dribbled. It was a catch and shoot and then just dribbled it. It's not he could have just touched it. Coulda,
shoulda, woulda. But hey, it didn't happen.
Did Clayton win Tournament Player of the Year?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch the ending, like the after ceremony. Like I just watched the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he won. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
hey, but shout out Will Richard though. Will Richard kept y'all fucking alive.
Will Richard was the MVP of that game for sure. But he could not miss.
Clayton closed it out in the last 3 minutes. Like that dude stepped up when it mattered. But Will Richard kept the team afloat until everyone else decided that they remembered how to play basketball.
Yeah, right. Everybody was missing shots, dude. I was texting you. I was getting so pissed. And then all of a sudden, Will Richard came in. He hit his first three.
Dude, I wanted to fucking choke Alex Condon out, bro.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker traveled 3 or 4 times, bro.
He was... like, bro, stop.
Just don't move.
Yeah, but
you're looking to pass anyway. Just fucking hold it. You won, though.
We won. National champions. Can't complain about that. I'm proud of the boys, because
now we're tied.
A lot of these guys. Yeah, now we're tied. 1-1, middle of the pack.
Till the Lakers win it.
Titles. Till the Lakers win it. Yeah, we're going to get into that today. We got Pip's playoff preview.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Dome.
That's a good one.
Yes, sir. Pip's playoff preview with the NBA coming up. But first, we got to cover a couple of things. Oh, wait, and another thing, too, because the draft will be coming later this week.
Yes.
With a special guest, Pip's buddy, JJ. We're going to go around the draft, probably find somebody's mock draft, Eric Edholm, and we're going to go through his list. Give our thoughts and kind of get ready for this draft because it's coming up. Got 10 days or like 12 days, some shit, whatever. But it's coming up. Now on to stuff that you and I both can talk about, though.
Oh, this shit's going to piss me off. Oh, I'm so opinionated on what we're about to talk about.
Good. Yep. Pip already knows what's up. So this morning, there was some breaking news, and that is that only go from Tennessee. Yes, the very 19-year-old first
Nico Iamaleava.
No. Iamaleava. Ugh, I couldn't.
I'm fairly certain that's how you say it.
Okay.
Either way. You bitch.
Freshman quarterback getting ready for his second year was holding out of college football practice because he wanted an NIL deal.
A bigger one.
A bigger
one. He's already a millionaire. And he's like, I want more. And Tennessee's like, you haven't done shit. Why would we pay you more money?
And
he's like, okay, fuck it. I'm not coming. And then shout out Josh Heupel, though, because that is a coach He wasn't playing with that fucking game, bro. He was not playing games with him. He's like, oh, you don't want to play? You don't want to skip practices because you want more money? Don't show up.
Yep.
Beat it.
No worries.
So
No worries,
Nico is entering the transfer portal. Side note, though, due to SEC guidelines, because he waited until the spring to transfer, he can't stay in the SEC. He has to leave.
There you go. Those revenge games that he was probably looking forward to last night he was cursing at the wall in his room are never going to happen. So, yeah, he's going to be going to the Big Ten.
Oregon.
That is the middle of the pack prediction. Yeah, we talked about it because Pip had mentioned to me that he was talking to Oregon, Colorado, and Ohio State. Ohio State don't need him. Colorado don't need him. So now it's only right.
Nor do we fucking want him. I don't want him.
Too. But now, yeah, Oregon looks like the new place. Coach Dan Lanning. And
they're also a bunch of bitches.
There you go.
And in case y'all forgot, if Nico wants to come play against his father, the Ohio State Buckeyes, by all means, because you don't want that smoke. You saw the last time you went to quote unquote Neyland North and got that ass popped. 45-17 was his last game, and that motherfucker wants more money.
Insane.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he's 19 and in college too. He's not like NFL. Like,
you were a redshirt freshman.
That's like, okay, that would be like Caleb Williams right now being like, I want way more.
I want Patrick Mahomes money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, no. Fuck
dude,
no.
Go fuck yourself. Like,
yeah.
I'll go get like, I don't know, Geno Smith. He'll fucking replace you. I don't give a shit.
Bro, if you're not even the top quarterback of your conference, shut up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shut up.
You forget to mention that because Lenore Sellers is better. DJ Lagway is better. I mean,
Milroe was better.
Milroe was better. Yeah, he was better.
Arguably, to some.
Jackson Dart.
Yep. Nico had no game management. Nico could run and he could throw some good passes, but he had no clock management, no game management. Like their loss against Arkansas.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had 10 seconds on the clock, scrambled around, and then ran out of bounds when the clock was 0. Idiot.
Missed the first down and went out of the bounds when it was 0. Yeah,
no,
and that game was just
you don't
over.
deserve multi-million-dollar worth of NIL when you haven't done anything.
No.
I was trying to explain this a little bit to my wife yesterday, who's not really big into like the analytics of sports. And I was like, okay, we paid Jeremiah Smith $4 million, supposedly. Mm-hmm. Supposedly we did. I was like, but the difference is he was arguably one of the best receivers in the entire nation as a true freshman, and he won a fucking championship.
Correct.
Deserved.
2 very desirable accolades to add to a resume.
Deserved.
To justify, money.
You're an All-American. You're a first-team All-American freshman. You're Big Ten All-American first team. You won a national championship. 18 years old. Yeah, get your NIL. You're that fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're not even the best in your own conference and your position, arguably you might even be like bottom 5, not bottom 5, but like in the top 5, but at the bottom. So number 5, arguably 6, depending.
Yeah.
You're not getting that, bro.
No. And that's the thing. There's going to be a lot of people right now out there, because I've already seen it as of this morning, who are just going back and forth about the NIL thing. This is not about NIL. This is about some kid thinking he knew better, and then he got fucked. Because it's not really necessarily a problem with NIL. It's more of a problem with his character, wouldn't you think? Like,
yes, 100%.
That kid got his $1 million and then immediately wanted much more. It's like, dude, like
bro, at the end of the day, so here's what it should have happened is like, okay, I should be grateful as a 19-year-old quarterback that I'm a starting quarterback in the SEC. I just went to the fucking playoffs. I'm a fucking millionaire, and now I get a chance to run it back, make another $1 million, and then get the spotlight all year long and try to run it back and go in the top 5. But no, it's like, I want multi-million dollars. But you're not that guy.
No,
you're not.
Not even close. Not even close. And like you said, not even in your own conference. Because also, we forgot about Arch and Quinn, too, before they went up. Same deal.
True.
I mean, even Carson Beck technically was better. Like,
I'd take Nico over Carson Beck.
Would I. No. So would I. So would I. Come on, don't do that to me now. Carson Beck, he's in. Wait, he's Miami now, right? Yeah, ACC. So whatever.
But still, I never I thought Carson Beck was a game manager that got carried by a good team.
He was. That defense carried forever, and Ladd, and All them other cats. But yeah, now we're here. Nico's gonna have to go to, like we said, more than likely Oregon. It's looking like, according to us, because we're smart. And then
another thing is he's leaving one of the most passionate fan bases in college football. Like they would have rode for that man regardless, bro. Like that was a lot of Tennessee's fans. Like that's their hero. That's the guy that's gonna take them over that hump. He's like, nah.
Money. Yeah. That school pride.
Oregon has fans. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they have a ton of fans, and they're a good football program. But they're not the passionate fans that Tennessee has.
No.
Tennessee fans were riding with them when they sucked for 20 years.
Yeah. It's definitely a real bad look for Nico, especially just spit in the face of fans like that. That's crazy to me. School pride, man. It's just fallen short lately. I don't know what it is. It's like these kids, they get the money, all of a sudden they get blinded, man. Got to have school pride.
That's why he's
and if
not
you're
a
getting
fit
the money
for Ohio State, bro.
Well, yeah, true. And also if you're getting money too, that means if you're getting money now, more than likely you're projected to possibly be going to the NFL because you're good enough to get noticed by these companies. If you're getting money like that, like
you're going to the league, like, you know you're going.
Yeah, you're gonna go get more money. Like, just relax, dude. Chill. Go, because now what's gonna happen with other NIL? You know, they're gonna look at you a different type of way before they sponsor you now, because it's like, oh, this guy, his character, he represents this. Like, maybe it'll go the other way, and they'll be like, Oregon, if they take Nico, maybe they'll be like, oh, we'll take care of you. We'll show you what it is like, and then they won't get to a championship.
And the craziest thing is, I'm sure Oregon will pay him because Nike CEO doesn't give a fuck. He'll pay it.
Yeah, that's also very true. Yeah.
Because Nike CEO straight up told Oregon, he's like, y'all have unlimited NIL. He's like, whatever you want, we'll do it.
And I mean, it seems to be panning out for him so far. So at least it almost did year one.
Until the really good team in the Big Ten showed up.
Yes, until the Buckeyes came to town. That's right. So yeah, I guess the best way to sum this all up would be fuck Nico.
Yeah, fuck Nico. He a bitch, bro.
Yeah, nah, dude, bro. Like, and he's a kid too. Like, come on, dude. You're 19. Like, get a grip.
Yeah,
you don't got it like that. Most people around you don't got it like that. That's why they don't act like that. People in the league, if they're Myles Garrett, you can act like that.
You do that.
Like, fuck. Yeah, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, as far as I would be concerned if I was a Browns GM. You know, so that's when you can get that. But at 19, after a freshman year where you were all right,
no,
you're crazy, insane.
Especially when you're probably only going to go play one more year anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because last year was a redshirt freshman year, so he's eligible after this year to go to the draft.
That's right. Yep. So this could be his last year already if he chooses. So
it's gonna be. He's a bitch.
He's gonna try to think he's fucking, I don't know, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck type shit, and then it's not gonna pan out, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we had no tape on him. Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense.
Just a 6'6", decently fast, doesn't have a lot of weight on him.
Yep, exactly. Like, it's, I don't know. It's kind of like, he rears his ugly head again. It's kind of like when Daniel Jones was getting recruited. You know how they were just like, he has the build of that quarterback. He has the stature. He's fast. How'd that work out?
It didn't.
It didn't, because he wasn't good. And now, you know, obviously, we're tanking for Arch, so that's why we have him. I've come to peace with that. But we're giving him a chance to kind of have that redemption.
I just think I mean, I don't think I'd be as mad, and like, I'd let Nico slide a lot, but it showed a lot of character issues with this one. Like, bro, you were in a perfect spot. Like, a perfect spot. The entire fucking state was riding behind you. You were the star. You had you were guaranteed starter. Like, there was no question.
Exactly. They were like building the entire franchise of Tennessee. Like, you were going to be the face of the Tennessee Volunteers the entire 100%. Time you were there. You were their poster boy. They were gonna take care of you. But
when
then
you were a true freshman, they
Yeah.
had fans chanting to bench Joe Milroe to play Nico. So the situation with Nico and the 3 schools that are being listed, Ohio State, Colorado, Oregon, he's not guaranteed a spot to start at any one of those.
That's true.
Even Colorado, they got Caden Salter, stud quarterback last year. They had the number 2 recruit in the country come in, Julian Lewis. He was the number 2 quarterback in this class. Ohio State, Julian Sayin, redshirt freshman last year.
Mm-hmm.
So he sat in the system, transferred in from Alabama, gunslinger,
Yep.
super gunslinger. And then even backing him up, Tavian St. Clair, number 3 quarterback in the nation last year, coming out of high school. We're not going to let Nico walk in and start. Oregon, they don't have a backup that I've heard about, but they are really high on Dante Moore. They love Dante Moore. So
yeah,
he'd still have to
ready.
go in and compete. He'd still have to go in and compete.
Exactly. Tennessee, it was already his, and he just threw that away.
You have never heard another Tennessee quarterback's name brought up ever because no one knows who the fuck it is. When I saw Nico leaving this morning, I was trying to rack my brain of all the random shit I have in there. Who the hell is on their roster at quarterback? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does because that's how it
bro.
works. But hey, whatever. His funeral, he just fucked his career. I mean, or maybe people will call him brave. Who fucking knows at this point, dude, with the media. But we are not calling him brave. We're calling him a bitch over here, middle of the pack.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's a bitch. So that's that. Now we get Pip's playoff preview for the NBA season. Pip
starts next week. Play-in starts next week. I'm gonna start in the Eastern Conference because it's a little bit more locked up than what the West is. I'm just gonna go down in order first. I'll assess a couple things afterwards. But you're 1 through 8 right now in the East, in order: Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pacers, Bucks, Pistons, Magic, Hawks. Close behind the Hawks is the Bulls. They could squeak in.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat could squeak in, and then after that, they're done. They're already eliminated. The Cavs are locked up. Celtics locked up. Knicks, I think, could get swapped depending on tomorrow because tomorrow's a massive day in the NBA. Yeah. Massive day in the NBA.
A lot of shit happening, yeah.
But I think the East is pretty much going to be locked up of how it is. It's not going to change too much. You might get an intertwining of a 4 and a 5 seed, which doesn't matter. They play each other anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
And then your bottom seeds, the Hawks are always in the play-in. So they're not going to do anything.
Where they belong. They just belong.
It's
the
so
play-in
crazy.
Was made for them.
Dude, it's so crazy that a team with a negative record can make the fucking play-in. But that's just the Eastern Conference for you.
Ow. Yeah, it's true.
I mean, it's true. It's so true.
I know.
Predominantly, for NBA history, West has always been way more stacked than the East. But super cool seeing the Cavs in the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I know. That is.
I thought that was only possible when they had LeBron.
Right. And then this year,
Cavs are looking good. Celtics are still my favorite out the East. Because the Cavs are cool, but they're not super deep.
Yeah.
So once if in a 7-game series, if you have to rest your starters at any point, it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
And then Knicks could always make some noise because Netter and Jalen Brunson's back now. He's healthy, he's good to go for a playoff run. Basically took the last month off because they were going to make it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pacers, they're not going nowhere. They might make it out the first round depending on who they play, but they're not championship ready.
They're playing the same opponents they played in the first round last year as of right now. So they might have a chance. Yep.
Well, considering all y'all have is Giannis.
Even I don't even know. We don't even have him, it feels like. It's just nothing.
I mean, he's been hooping, though.
He's
been hooping.
I know, but it's the same thing because this is literally, I'm pretty sure, a year ago, this is episode 1, episode 2 shit where I was discussing this very thing where it was the Bucks are in the playoffs. I know. I'm very aware that Giannis is an amazing player because That's just he's always been that, and I'm glad to have him. But when it comes to playoffs, like I'm scared the same shit's gonna happen. Nursing those injuries. All of a sudden, if he's off the court, we die.
Oh, if he's not playing, y'all suck.
Yeah, we crumble.
Straight
we
up.
turn into nothing. So if that happens at any point in the series, especially like last year where he just sat out the rest of it, we're cooked.
Oh, absolutely cooked. Because you can't, like as we found out last year, you can't give the Pacers light. You can't.
No.
You cannot.
No. Halliburton will take that, and he will, yeah.
My favorite fucking story in the Eastern Conference is the Detroit Pistons, bro. I love them. They're my dark horse in the East because I'm so fucking serious. If they get the 6-3 matchup with the Knicks, I think they can beat them.
You think so?
I do. Because I like the physicality of the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart might be a fucking problematic player and he plays dirty as fuck. But sometimes you need that guy.
Yeah.
You might need him. The bad boy Pistons, they did it. It worked. Back when the last time the Pistons were good, they had Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. They played dirty as fuck consistently. It worked. Because you piss people off. You get in people's head and they forget how to play basketball. And then Cade Cunningham is a fucking dog.
Yeah, how many points did he have the other night? He had
like 40.
48 or something? It was like something crazy.
He's a fucking dog. As long as Cade Cunningham doesn't leave his Crocs with Drake, then we're good.
Got to pick up those Crocs, man.
Yeah, or Drake's going to fuck somebody in them. And it's just what it is.
It is what it is. But yeah, Pistons.
I think healthy Pistons against a healthy Knicks, I think they can beat them because I like the young athleticism of Jalen Duren. I think he can keep up with Cat. Jalen Brunson, as good as he is, he's like 6 foot tall and Cade's like 6'6".
Yep.
I like my matchup.
Yep.
So it's all going to come down to role players. So, I mean, it could go either way. You got Brunson and Cat. I mean, granted, the Knicks are a little deeper because they got OG, Josh Hart. They're a little deeper, but I think the Pistons play better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
if you shut down Brunson, because I'm almost be straight up with you, Brunson's not doing shit to Cade. Brunson won't guard Cade the whole series if they play. OG Anunoby will be on Cade the whole time.
Yeah, I can see that. That's fair.
Brunson's going to be like hidden in the corner of whoever's fucking spotting up somewhere.
He's going to do something, yeah, and then it's all going to depend on, like you said, the role players with those two teams. I'm kind of on your side on that one, I think. From what I've seen lately, too, especially.
I like it. That's going to be my favorite series in the first round if they end up playing each other.
Yeah, I was going to say my favorite series coming out of, because right now we're on the East, so if that happens, man, we already
because the Pistons are too far. The Pistons are too far behind. Like they're not going to move up.
Yeah,
the East is damn near locked up.
Yeah, because we just clinched the 5th seed by beating the Pistons. So
the only thing that's going to change is your play-in teams.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's going to be Magic, Hawks, Bulls, or Heat.
Yep.
It's really just the Hawks, Bulls, and the Heat. The Magic are locked.
Oh shit! Okay.
So it's just your last 3 play-in teams of who it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. For the teams that we have right now, do we see any hope in anybody that's there, like as far as making any sort of Cinderella run on the East right now?
The best play-in team is the Bulls.
Yeah,
100%.
Love Kobe White.
I don't love him because of the things that he's been accused of. But Josh Giddey is a fucking hooper, whether I fucking like him or not. Josh Giddey is a fucking problem. Him leaving OKC was probably the best thing he could have done.
Yeah, I know. I did not think that was going to work out because I think
we
covered that. The Caruso trade. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it worked out for everybody, but Josh Giddey needed to be that guy. And shocker, he is that guy.
Yeah.
That dude has been dropping triple-double after triple-double, sometimes 30-point triple-doubles.
Yeah, I think his most recent one, I'm looking at it right now, it was a 28, 11, 16 triple-double.
Yes, bro. He's a dog.
He is a dog. Oh, and no, wait, we'll get to the West later. Never mind, I'll save it. But yeah.
Well, that's the East. And now we go to the Wild, Wild West.
Wild West. You know what? I was thinking about it. because we just paused for a second so I can go take care of something. But I was thinking about while I walked over there. The West also last year was more fun. Not only
It
were they
always
better,
is.
it was way more fun to watch.
It
Because
always is.
yeah, those matchups were great. So I'm like, you know, you want to defend your conference, but at the same time, when you have competition like that, it's like, what do we even do? And also, I can take that because I have the AFC. So it's like
True.
you got to pick and choose. But
So in the West, we knew that when we covered the East, we know that most of everything in the East is locked up to what it's going to be.
yeah,
In the West, the only 3 things that are locked in right now is the 1 through 3. Everything else is wide the fuck open. Because you got, in order, Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, Warriors, Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Kings, Mavericks. Your 4 seed down to your 8 seed are separated by either 1 or 2 games.
oh jeez, yeah, that's fucking messy, man. Dude, tomorrow's gonna be.
Tomorrow decides damn near the entirety of the Western Conference playoffs.
Yeah. So I guess we can start with who's locked in. Obviously, number 1, which everyone expected, OKC.
Thunder, Rockets are locked in at 2.
Yep.
Lakers are locked in at 3.
Yep.
Which all I'm saying is me as a fan, because you know I'm a LeBron fan, and then I've made it very clear that I'm also a Rockets fan once LeBron retires. I'm chilling. I'm great.
Loving life.
I'm good.
A 2 and 3 seed.
And the Lakers beat the Rockets 2 out of the 3 times they played this year, including last night when they won by like fucking 20-something.
So you can keep that confidence, you know? You can keep that confidence and self-assurance.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Lakers in 5 against anybody. Lakers in 5.
Who do you think is going to end up being the 6th seed?
I don't want it. Right now, it's the Warriors.
Yeah.
And I don't want that because Steph and LeBron is like cinema matchup every time they fucking play each other historically. I don't want that in the first round. I'd rather it be like Western Conference Finals, Steph versus LeBron. Granted, do I think the Warriors can make a run through the West? Probably not. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think what I do think though is I think the Grizzlies are cooked because they don't have a fucking coach.
Mm-hmm.
The Nuggets are cooked. They also don't have a coach or a GM.
Yeah, so did anybody find out what happened with the Nugget stuff? I didn't read more, so.
No, apparently they told Jokic and they explained it to him and he like agreed with them, and then that's all we know. We don't know what was said, but Jokic was like, I knew before everybody else. They explained it to me. I kind of agreed with it, and then he's gone.
Oh. Huh. All right. Well, I mean,
but
I guess
speaking on the Nuggets, Jokic did become the 3rd player in NBA history last night to average a triple-double.
That's what I was waiting for. Yep, that's what I was waiting on.
In joining Oscar Robinson and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
First center to ever do it.
I mean, that's fucking awesome.
He's still not more impressive than 6'3" Russell Westbrook doing it.
No. Absolutely not. But it's just
it's cool.
It's just crazy watching Jokic. Like,
yeah, he's insane. He's insane.
Just so much better than all of us.
And don't get me wrong, just because you have Jokic, they could do something. They could make a lot of noise in the playoffs. The West is genuinely up for grabs. Because everyone's good.
Yeah. And
everyone's good.
Like I said, too, they're fun to watch, too. It's going to be so many good matchups. How do you feel about the Thunder right now?
I think they're incredibly good. Do I think they are deep enough to take a bunch of these teams in a 7-game series? No. Oh,
really? Okay.
I don't think they're very deep.
So then, obviously, they'll just get through a play-in team, and then you think right when they get through, that's probably it?
I think if they match up against Rockets, Lakers,
okay,
possibly Timberwolves,
I
think they could lose.
All right. Okay.
The Timberwolves are, again, heavily relying on if Anthony Edwards can drop fucking 30.
Yeah. Yeah. That was,
Which,
I mean,
for the
same
past
thing.
month, he can. He can.
It's true.
Anthony Edwards has become a certified shooter.
Yes, but they needed that last year too. That was the same story. It was they needed him to turn it on, and then when push came to shove and the moment
He
came,
didn't.
he did not. So
And do I think if it comes down to star versus star and it's Anthony Edwards versus Shea, who's going to win a 7-game series? I'm probably taking Shea.
yeah, I was just about to
But
say, okay, whew, yeah, Shay.
I'm taking Shea for sure. But I definitely think the Rockets, Lakers, Warriors, because the Warriors, I think they've either won 2 out of the 3 or they swept the Thunder this year, regular season.
Oh shit. Yeah. I didn't even really think about that. But yeah, the 1 seed is, I mean, according to Pitt, based on what I'm getting from you, the 1 seed isn't as 1 seed as others.
Not in the West, no.
Not in the West. Yeah, yes. Obviously the Cavs, yeah. They got that one. But okay. So then for that, I guess we'll move to number 2, Rockets. What do you see here as far as them and
Love
how they're
them.
doing? Yeah.
Love them. I'm going to make a very bold claim, an
Okay.
incredibly bold claim.
Okay.
Amen Thompson might be the best athlete and freakishly athlete the NBA has ever seen. Speed, athleticism, strength. He's a freak. He's a freak.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I just don't know off the top of my head, but I'm kind of inclined to agree with you just because I trust what you say.
I was pretty confident in it, and then I watched like former NBA players and current NBA players, including De'Aaron Fox, talk about it. Even agreed. He's like, this dude is a freak athlete.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. That's the kind of guy you want on your team, obviously.
And
so
he's not been playing as much recently because like they knew they were making it.
yeah.
So like anybody that had like even a slight injury, they were just like, just sit out. Like it's not a big deal.
I mean,
Jalen Green didn't come back in the second half last night. Didn't care. Like I think the Rockets are very good, and the best part is they're also very young.
that's so scary that he's fucking 22 years old, 6'7".
A freak.
Freak. 6'7" and 200 pounds. It's the quickest motherfucker you ever met in your life,
Dude,
probably.
he's so fast. He's so fast.
Oh,
And if he
man.
steps 1 foot inside the free throw line, he might dunk on you. He might.
What a terrifying thing to
Off
be able
one
to
step.
enter. Yeah, especially when you have somebody like that is just so annoying because it was kind of like, LeBron when he was even more in his prime, when he was even younger and more dominant, like he would come on the court and it would just be like, fuck, man. Like, how are
What
you
do you
gonna
want to do?
Yeah, like
The best part though, like the saving grace right now for defending Amen Thompson is he's not a great shooter. But everywhere else, like defensively, he's gonna lock up your best player. He's faster than you, he's stronger than you, and he can jump higher than you.
Yeah.
You just like if you line up against him, like you're gonna have to be hot as fuck that night and just torch me from 3 because I'm not gonna guard it. But if he ever develops a jump shot, he will probably be the best player in the league.
Oh, shit. Damn, a lot of stock in him on Thompson.
Bro, if you haven't watched clips, anybody out there hasn't watched this dude play, go watch it. He's a freak athlete.
I need to watch more Rockets because I've heard the name and I've seen a couple of clips of him playing. Like, he's fucking fast. Yeah, I've seen, but I haven't watched enough. I have to watch more. Okay, that's my homework.
And then you also have fucking great value Jokic and Sengun. You have a guy on your team that can give you 30 in Jalen Green at any given moment.
Yeah,
they're all young. They're good. They're the 2 seed. I like it. I like them.
All right. And what about your boys?
Oh, the Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
Go through it. What do you got? Like, what do you see for them in this playoff run? Because, obviously everybody wants them to lift the trophy at the end. Where they're at right now and how they've been playing right now, how far realistically do you think they match up against the rest of the West? Can they compete with everybody else? Yeah,
we're going to the finals. Yeah, 100%. We have everybody's like Austin Reeves is the best third option in the league. No, we have option 1A, 1B, 1C. Austin Reeves is like that.
I did not know that until what was it? Once they got Luka, all of a sudden he was like, "Don't do that to me.
Austin Reeves is like that, bro.
Yeah, he's
and
been,
that's
he's
the
been
thing
all
is what I'm feeling so comfortable in is Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves. Any one of those dudes can just drop 30 on you any day of the week.
Yeah, very
It's like
true.
realistically, who in the playoffs has 3 lockdown defenders on the court at all times? None.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Most people have like one guard that guards the best player, and like they have a big man that's like, go check their big. Best part about the Lakers, we don't fucking have a big. We have Jackson Hayes, who plays like 15 minutes a night, maybe.
There you go.
Luka leads us in rebounds 90% of the time.
Yeah, Luka. Oh man.
Yeah, and who's gonna guard him? Who?
Luka. Yeah, right.
Who?
That's what I'm just saying. Luka. Yeah, he's got.
Because you might be
That is
locking him
everywhere.
up, and then he's just gonna step back and shoot over you because he
And you'd
doesn't
be like,
care.
yeah, fuck this, man. I'm going home, man.
Exactly, and it's like, oh, you send 2 people at Luka, so you're just gonna leave LeBron James? Okay, bet.
And then
Mr. 50,000 points, you're gonna leave him open? I wouldn't. And it's like, okay, well, we have 3 defenders. Okay, the Austin Reeves is gonna drop 30 on you.
It doesn't matter.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You guys are set up.
I love it.
So you said as of right now, you would take. No. You said that for the Warriors, but you would say the Lakers could beat the Rockets in the series as of right now. You think in 5?
Yeah, they beat them fucking 2 out of the 3 times they played.
That's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. 2 out of 3. I forget which stat you said. Okay.
They beat them last night by 20.
Because you said the Warriors might be 3-0 against the Thunder, or 2-0 or something. Yeah. Okay.
They've beat them twice. I don't know if it's 2-1 or 2-0 or 3-0. I don't know, but they've won the series throughout the year.
Yeah. All right.
The 20-year streak of LeBron's 25 points per game in a season is over, by the way.
Wow.
The 20-year 25 points per game a season streak is over.
What do you have, like 24.9?
I think he averaged 20, I think.
Oh, okay. I was like, was it just something ridiculous like that close? 20, all right.
I think he averaged 20, yeah. I'm gonna confirm real quick, just I don't want to be wrong. But I know that it wasn't 25. Okay. Oh, no, even worse. It was 24.4.
Yeah, see, there you go. Oh, man, that's crazy.
40-year-old LeBron averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists.
Yeah, no. That's crazy. Like I said, though, we've already discussed this. Like I said, I've already stated, yes, he is the GOAT. So there's just more proof right there. 20 years of just domination. Pure domination. Not a fuck thing you can do about it.
But I really like where the Lakers stand right now. The Lakers have been playing incredibly well. We've had time to rest who needs to be rest. And we're good. We're chilling.
Yep. And then, I mean, now that just brings us to tomorrow's games, because tomorrow's games are going to be deciding, like you said,
4 through 8.
Yeah, a lot of the seeding. So what games are the most important ones to be watching tomorrow? We got...
So if you are watching the NBA tomorrow, I will tell you straight up, Nuggets Rockets is important, but the Rockets are probably going to rest everybody. So Nuggets are probably going to win.
Yeah.
Because the Rockets, they're locked into the 2. Warriors Clippers matters a lot.
Yeah. I was going to say that one looks like
Mavericks Grizzlies matters.
Magic and Hawks, I guess it matters for the Hawks, but Magic already locked their place. And I mean, shit.
I mean, even for the teams that aren't in the playoffs, like the Timberwolves still need to beat the Jazz.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies still need to beat the Mavericks.
Yep. The
Bulls still need to beat the 76ers.
Oh, man, what a collapse. Can we just... Oh, beautiful.
The Heat should
beautiful.
Beat the Wizards are trash.
Can we just say we called the 76ers thing from the beginning of the season?
Yeah, they're butt.
We called that like 5 games in, I think. Like Joel Embiid like did some dumb shit, and we were like, yeah, they're going to fucking fail, and we were right.
Yep. But the biggest game tomorrow that genuinely matters for both teams involved is Clippers-Warriors.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the big game. The big ticket game for tomorrow. And then
Other teams that are playing, it still matters to them.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The other side, it's either a team that's locked into their spot or it's a team that's trying to lock in their top 3 pick. Like they're either already secured in the playoffs or they suck. So the team that needs to win has no reason not to.
So just watch basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, the games are all early tomorrow too, though.
Yep, they're at 1 and like 3:30.
Yep,
some crazy, or 12 and 2:30 for you. But yeah, it's gonna be fun playoffs. I feel like, this time I get to enter the playoffs knowing a little bit more than I did last year. Since I've gotten back into the NBA over the past few years, and it's like I feel better this time. I feel like I can almost talk about it for more than 10 seconds. I'm feeling good.
That's what I'm here for, man.
I know. I'm glad we have you, buddy. I'm glad we have you. But now we just got to look forward to our upcoming NFL draft preview, because that's really the next big thing that we have going on. That's where we started. So that's where we started the show, with the NFL draft of last year.
On a year, man.
I know. Just about. I got to go look when our first episode fucking went up, because to be honest, I completely forgot. But I feel like it's within these next 10 days.
It's got to be close.
Yeah, it's got to be like, you know what? I'll look it up right now. Let's see.
Because we covered the draft last year, so like it has to be coming up.
That's what I'm saying. Like it has to be like either like now or very recently. All right. Let's see. Middle of the pack, at Mid of the Pack on all social media, just so you know. At Mid of the Pack.
Follow it.
Don't forget. Follow
Share
it.
With
Learn
your friends.
it. Love
Share
it.
With your mom.
Mm-hmm. All right. So. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I have it. April 29th, 2024. So
about 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Will be 1
and
year.
In the first episode, Atlanta Falcons fucked themselves. I think that was because of the Penix.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh man, there you go. Memories. But yes, we'll be back later this week. The episode should be up either Thursday or Friday. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited to get back into the NFL. I'm excited to watch a lot of NBA playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And then, it's going to be a good one this year. It's going to be really good.
I'm really excited this year. I know. I hyped myself up watching March Madness tournament in full depth, and now that, with the Gators winning, it just put me to a whole new level.
Basketball is fun to watch.
This week, the big draft, where it all started, it will be going down. So get ready for that. We don't have tons of stock to put into our own teams because we don't have very good spots, but we're going to try to hopefully build our team for the future. Your guys are young. Your guys are young. My guys are young. Oh, you're in the top 10? Oh, fuck. I thought you were like right before us. My bad.
No, number 8.
Oh, okay. So look forward to that. Okay. Number 8 and number 15 here, but we'll go over it. More than likely, it's going to be a mock draft that we're going to be going over, and we're going to pick it apart, see what we like, see what we don't. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in for that one. For now, this is Middle of the Pack.
And I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. And we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Peace.